If you just came here for the music, go to this timecode. If you came here for good quality content in general, keep watching. I always try to make my videos entertaining for everyone to enjoy, so I'd appreciate if you stuck around. By the way, if you're new around here and want to see more of this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. 93% of you watching aren't subscribed, and I'm on the road to 100k, which would be the best Christmas present I could ask for if I hit it, so you know what to do. I'll be uploading 2 more Christmas themed videos by the end of the year too, so get the bell on and stay tuned for that. So under last week's video, I asked you all for some good Christmas themed videos I can make. I got a solid amount of responses and I chose my favourite 3. The first of them is the infamous All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, recreated with only Minecraft snow and bell sounds. You're probably wondering though, what do you mean by snow and bell sounds? Well, for the snow, I've allowed myself to use anything from digging snow to snowman sounds to even note blocks when a snow block is placed underneath. As for the bell sounds, which you should definitely get on by the way, I'll just be using the village bell, since I guess bells are festive to the Christmas season. Now that I've clarified what I'm going to use, let's go ahead and use them. I'll start with the percussion first, since everybody loves a bit of drums. The first sound is the kick, which is a bit of a problem since snow is soft and light, not hard and strong like a kick needs to be. The closest I'll get is a sound effect when you hurt a snowman, except I don't want to hurt a snowman, so the visual you get is this. I'll shorten the attack and delay of the clip, drop it down 2 octaves, and equalize it to get rid of some of the higher frequencies. It still sounds kinda snowy I guess, so I'll roll with it. Next up is the snare, like usual, and I reckon I'll go with the Snow 4 audio clip for this one, which is when a player breaks or places a block of snow. I'll cut it shorter for some better attack, and like before, apply some EQ. Yeah, that should work well. For the hi-hat, I'll try using another snow breaking sound, this time it's snow2.ogg. Like usual, let's cut it shorter. It's sounding nothing like a hi-hat yet, so I'm going to get rid of a ton of low-end frequencies to fix that. Finally, I'll add a bit of reverb because I want this to also act as the typical jingling bells you hear in every Christmas song. Above the percussion in every score is the bass, which I already know I'm going to struggle with. For this instrument, let's move over to the bell sounds and use the audio file for when a village bell resonates. This is going to need a lot of messing around with, so first let's try reversing it. Then cut off the first bit, and apply some EQ to isolate the one pitch I want. Now I've got a decent sounding bass that still only uses snow or bell sounds. You might think this next bit is cheating, and I kinda don't blame you, but basically I'm counting the basic harp or piano note block sound as a snow related sound. The reason for this is because the note block still makes that piano noise when a snow block is placed underneath it. As a result, I'm able to replicate the piano in the original song pretty well, and since it's not a super prominent instrument throughout the composition, I figured you guys and girls would understand. Overall, I just want the finished product to be listenable and enjoyable. Anyways, back to making instruments. All I Want for Christmas Is You begins with what sounds like a glockenspiel, but can be pretty decently recreated with the village bell being hit. To start with, let's bump it up 2 octaves. Give it some EQ to isolate the main frequency, and to make it more bell-like, apply a bit of reverb. Perfect, just sounds like the original. Finally we're on to the vocals, which has taken me a good amount of time to get right. I want to use some sort of snow-related sound since the bells have already been used, and the closest thing to something melodic is when a player throws a snowball. Let's take a listen. You can kind of hear a note made from it, so I'll try isolating it with some EQ like before. It's getting there, but I reckon to top it off it needs some reverb. It definitely won't do Mariah Carey's voice justice, but it's good enough for me. So there we go, I've got all the instruments I need to make the song. I don't doubt that this video is way too long already, and in all honesty I can't afford the time to edit this much stuff in a few days, but here we are. Thankfully I'm now using Ableton Live to piece the audio together, so that'll speed things up, as well as Vegas Pro 17 like usual for the visuals. Anyways, I'll stop blabbering on and let you enjoy the finished piece. Here is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, recreated with only Minecraft snow and bell sounds. I really apologise in advance if you have that song stuck in your head for the next few days. Just imagine how I feel after spending countless hours on this video. If you appreciate the effort I put into it though, feel free to leave a like. It's free, takes one click, and would make me and YouTube's algorithms very happy. Subscribing is also free, but make sure you actually want to see more of my content before clicking. Also get that bell on so you don't miss any future uploads. Anyways, that's all from me. See you next time.